what do you think is the best landing spot for Deandre Ayton?
You know what? I think somewhere like Indiana. I think Indiana would be great for him. Here's the thing that's concerning to me, Sage, when I think about it, okay? Deandre Ayton was the #1 pick. Deandre Ayton has improved every single year. Deandre Ayton is a center that is capable of averaging 20 and 10 and 3 blocks a night. I don't understand how we get to this point where Phoenix don't value him like they supposed to. But it's teams around like the Indiana Pacers, when you look at Halliburton and you have him as a young starting point guard, a guy that could dish the ball and make plays for others, and you put those two together and you're able to build off of that, that is a great foundation. I would love to see him with the Pacers.
Like I told y'all before, man, it's time to stop playing games, man. It's just a bunch of games being played out here, man. Get the deal done, man. Come on, man, so both teams can go on with their lives. That's what needs to happen. Phoenix needs to just send us Ayton, and we send them Miles and whatever else they want. I mean, if they want Buddy Hield, they can have Buddy Hield. Don't give Phoenix Duarte. Don't give Phoenix Halliburton. Don't give Phoenix Ben Mathurin. Man, everybody else, man, the way I feel can go for Ayton, man. Y'all keep on sleeping on Deandre Ayton, man. And people keep asking me, well, why the hell should we want Ayton if the Suns don't want him? Well, the thing is the Phoenix Suns are going through the same situation the Oklahoma City Thunder went through when they had the big three of Durant, Westbrook, and Harden. When you got a small market team, there's only so much money that can go around. Now, the owner can eat the luxury tax, but a lot of these owners don't want to do that. So with OKC, it was, you had to pay Durant. Of course, you had to pay Westbrook. And then it came down to who's going to be the third guy to get paid. Are we going to pay Ibaka or are we going to pay James Harden? They decided to pay Ibaka and traded James Harden. This is the same situation. You had to pay Chris Paul. You had to pay Devin Booker. Now who you going to pay next? Is it going to be Bridges or Ayton? Bridges was the guy. Now, like I said, let's just get this trade over with. The Suns got a championship to chase. Once they complete this trade, they're still going to be in a title hunt. Even with Miles Turner, they're still going to be in a title hunt. Suns fans, your team need to worry about stopping Luka and focus on trying to win a championship. Don't worry about us. Because when Ayton come over here, oh, you best believe we're going to move on with our lives. We're going to move on with our lives, and Deandre Ayton is going to be a key part of our lives. Deandre Ayton, this dude is going to be an all-star. You're moving this guy from the Western Conference to the Eastern Conference. When you look at the Eastern Conference, guys like Nikola Vucevic, who was an all-star. If these guys were in the West, you would not look at these guys as all-stars. That is an absolute fact. Julius Randle. You would not look at him as an all-star in the Western Conference. But in the Eastern Conference, you look at them as all-stars because they're in the Eastern Conference. Jared Allen was an all-star this year. In the Western Conference, this guy would not be an all-star. Wouldn't even think about putting him in an all-star game. You put Jared Allen on the Suns, put Ayton on the Cavs. Ayton is an all-star. I mean, it's that simple. You know, I don't have the numbers in front of me, of course. You know, that's y'all job. I leave that to y'all. I let y'all, control the numbers. Y'all good with the numbers. Y'all will pull a number out y'all ass if y'all could. My eyeballs told me that Deandre Ayton had a better season than Jared Allen without even looking at numbers. So Ayton, this dude is destined to be an all-star. And on top of that, you're pairing him with a point guard that suits his needs. Deandre Ayton needs to be fed. He needs a point guard like a Chris Paul, a Tyrese Halliburton, a LaMelo Ball. What happened to trying to maximize guys' potential? Pairing him with Tyrese Halliburton maximizes his potential. Bringing Deandre Ayton here maximizes Tyrese Halliburton's potential. And let's not forget, this guy was a 17-10 guy as a role man. You do realize with us that usage rate is going to skyrocket. Same way Oladipo's did. It's the same way Ayton's is going to skyrocket. top 3 center in the NBA. It's what I see in Ayton's future. We're going to build our defense around him. Please, can we get this deal done? Secure the paint. That's what I'm going to say. Secure the paint. Because that's what you're essentially doing with this deal. You're securing the paint. But don't get mad at the facts, though.